Welcome to Royal Secrets. Twitter claims that Meghan Markle is the true bully victim following her visit in Windsor. Because of her video outside Windsor Castle, Meghan Markle is trending on Twitter. The Duchess of Sussex went to the Queen's memorial service with her husband Prince Harry and his brother Prince William. Kate Middleton also joined the club. Meghan supposedly appeared to be seen bowing to a member of the royal household staff while accepting a flower bouquet from a crowd admirer during the 40-minute public appearance. "I told them I'd put them there, so it's all right. I'm grateful. However, I do respect it as a royal commentator," Meghan stated. In response to the video, Sussex supporters on Twitter hopped on board to support the Duchess. One person said, "How have they frightened Meghan that she's tremblingly bowing to American palace employees?" Another person said, "I'm perplexed every time the world is meant to believe she is the bully." The third person said they were completely haunted by the video at the end of the Windsor walkabout and how frightened Meghan Markle appeared, how concerned not to put a finger wrong and incur the wrath of a whole national press corporation. Because it would be inappropriate, King Charles granted a dizzying inheritance tax exemption. King Charles III received a staggering inheritance tax exemption from the government since it was determined that inappropriate people who received money or property as an inheritance following someone else's passing must pay inheritance tax. Anyone in the UK who owns assets worth more than £325,000 will be subject to a 40% tax bill. The Sunday Times said that the Queen has a net worth of £365 million. But records from the UK government state that the King is free from this tax obligation. The majority of the Queen's multi-million-pound estate has been passed down to King Charles III. 1.4% of the land in England is owned by the royal family. Government justification: the Queen holds some assets in her capacity as sovereign rather than as an individual. They do not transmit from one sovereign to the next in exchange for money or income for the Queen's personal use. This group of assets includes the official residences, the royal archives, the royal collection of paintings and other works of art, as well as other possessions held by the Queen in right of the Crown. It is obvious that paying inheritance tax on these assets is incorrect. But when it comes to personal property, the King will likewise be immune from the tax. This is due to the fact that the institution of the monarchy requires sufficient private wealth to enable it to continue to play its customary role in national life. The King is exempt from inheritance tax, according to the government, in order to maintain some degree of financial independence from the government of the day. However, anyone who received private property from the Queen besides King Charles will be required to pay inheritance tax. According to the government, the arrangements stipulate that inheritance tax shall be paid on gifts and bequests to other people, but not on gifts and bequests to sovereigns, with respect to assets that can legitimately be considered private. On assets that pass to the sovereign upon the death of a former sovereign's spouse, tax will likewise not be due. Private assets like Sandringham and Morrill have official as well as private uses, and the monarchy as an institution needs sufficient private resources to enable it to continue to perform its traditional role in national life and to have a degree of financial independence from the government of the day, according to the reasons for not taxing assets passing to the next sovereign. The royal family's private real estate investment interests, which are thought to be worth over £12 billion in total, are traditionally given to the UK government, as commentator Rob Nunn noted on Twitter. According to Mr. Nunn, the new king or queen surrenders his entire estate to the UK Govt in exchange for a sovereign grant equivalent to 33% of his estate's income, making him essentially the top taxpayer in the UK. At a ceremony on Saturday at St. James Palace, King Charles legally handed over all hereditary income, including the Crown estate, to the government of the United Kingdom. Instead, he will start getting a sovereign grant that will pay for his official royal obligation.